Welcome back to this month's Business Forum. I am Tammy McGaughy, partner with WarrenAverett and your 2016 chair of the board. Today, on the second segment, we have two very special guests. Ms. Jeanne Rief, who is retired and life director of the chamber, as well as local historian. And Ms. Dawn Johnson, who is the chair of the Okaloosa County Commission on Status of Women. So welcome to both of you for being on today's show.
Thank you, Tammy.
And today we're going to celebrate, women. And so, Ms. Jeanne, if you can tell us a little bit about the commission, when it got started, and that type of thing.
Well, I always like to start with the Commission on the Status of Women was actually started as part of the United Nations back in 1946. So that was a long time ago. But in Okaloosa County, the commissioners signed a resolution to start the Commission on the Status of Women. And some ladies from the National Organization of Women and the Emerald Coast chapter of American Business Women actually started it. And they held their first Hall of Fame that year in 1995 in August.
Okay, awesome. So Dawn, you are the chair this year.
I am.
And so tell me a little bit about the process. So every year I'm assuming that there are honorees that get inducted into the Wall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
So tell me a little bit about that.
So this is wonderful. These are women that are being recognized for their achievements in Okaloosa County. There are several different categories that they're nominated for. So somebody puts their information forth, and they give a list of the different things that they have done and how they feel that they have participated. And we have had such wonderful nominees, people that have made humongous contributions to Okaloosa County and to women in general, to the education system, to the military community. And so we have several different categories. Once we vote on the women that will be inducted, we place them in different categories for their nominations.
So on a yearly basis, how many people are generally nominated?
It's different every year. We never know how many. It really just depends on people that see someone who's done a lot in the community and nominate them. I think it's really sweet when somebody's son or daughter nominates them and writes a really good nomination for them. But I served on the commission from 98 to 2004. And in that time period, it was just kind of mind-boggling. The women I'd never even heard of and all the things that they had accomplished. So it was really exciting to see that.
Well, it's nice, to recognize, like you said, recognize women who have given so much to their community. It's just a nice way to, pat them on the back. And from my understanding with this commission is once they're, inducted in, then they are displayed on a wall within permanently. Is that correct?
Right. There are two places that it's displayed right now. One is the Water and Sewer Building out on Lewis Turner, and the other place is the Niceville City Council chambers. And they were in the Okaloosa County courthouse up in Crestview that's being torn down. So someone has those plaques. One of our members actually has it in her office, and she's saving them for the time when we can put them back up.
Okay.
But I have a plaque here that we're going to send to Niceville.
Okay. So here is an example then of the inductees. These are the inductees that are for 2016. So who are they?
Okay, we had 6 inductees, and every year it's different, so you never know how many we're going to have. But this year we had Alexis Tibbetts. She was our contemporary inductee. We had Linda Ivanchek, and she was our education inductee. Shirley Piggott, she was a military inductee. Elaine Tucker, Maddie Kelly, Cultural Arts Award. We named that award after Maddie Kelly for all the things that she had done.
Good.
Mary Lou Reed was received a Pioneer Award because she was involved in the creation of so many organizations, and it was pretty amazing. And then the other one was Almut Flint Parker, and she received the Carolyn Spencer Humanitarian Award, and she's just done so much for the community.
Awesome. Very, very good. Now, I know the Chamber a couple years ago, I think it was in 2014, started sponsoring a luncheon to honor, and recognize these women. And I believe that is going to be held on October 7th, so coming up.
Yes.
And do you know any more about that? Or
Well, it's really a wonderful way for us to increase the amount of exposure they have in the community and to one another, a time for them to celebrate one another. So it's really wonderful. In years past, we also do a scholarship fund for a young woman, and in years past, we've invited them to the luncheon, which we think is a really cool idea to be able to take one of these women that's going to college, and they have somebody to look up to, and they're in a room full of women that are really inspirational.
Absolutely.
Well, it's been really nice, too, the way the Chamber has agreed to be a sponsor and partner with the Chamber and recognize our ladies that way. And they like the chance to get together and visit. And last year in our nominees for 2015, we had two past Chamber presidents.
That's right.
Michelle Ankers and Lisa Jo Spencer. And then Kathy Foster also was inducted last year, and Shawnee Tallman. She was nominated by her son Jonathan.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I believe this year, the luncheon, there's going to be a special presentation. The speaker this year will be someone from the Maddie Kelly Arts Center that will be in town. There is a play that we'll talk about in the next segment that the Arts Center will be sponsoring, and the cast members will be speaking at the luncheon back
that'll be really
in
nice.
October.
So exciting. That's going to be so much fun.
That will be a lot of fun. So I know we have the Hall of Fame, and I know people get confused between the Hall of Fame and the Wall of Honor. The Wall of Honor, is it by the same organization or is it different?
It is by the same organization. Our Wall of Honor is our fundraising every year. And so for a nominal nomination fee, you can honor somebody in your community, a parent or a friend, as a really nice way to say thank you. And their name goes up on a plaque, and then we have a really nice little meet and greet afterwards with some beverages and some hors d'oeuvres. So it's a really nice way. We do that on the week of Mother's Day, so it's a really nice way to say thank you to your mothers and wives and sisters and friends. So. And
then we put an ad in the paper that shows all the women that were nominated on the Wall of Honor.
Well, I know a couple years ago I was nominated, and I very much appreciated it. I don't know who nominated me, but it was nice, and I actually met a lady there who was 102, and she was awesome. She was an inspiration. So this organization, you guys have really done a fantastic job in recognizing women who have given to the community, gone above and beyond, and I can't thank you enough. And I want to thank you both for sharing your time today.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Absolutely. On our next segment, we will be talking about what's coming up at the Maddie Kelly Arts Center.